Every time. Hello. I'll let everybody join. Everybody join the live. Let me make sure it's running.
Does anyone else feel weird when we start a live and we sit here like this and we're just looking at each other, but we're not looking at anybody else? And so I just wave at you two, and it makes me feel weird sometimes.
I hate it at the end.
Yeah, that's worse. Okay, we're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sabathon day 3. It's Wednesday. None of us know the day. We're like struggling over here. Like, what day?
No, I haven't left my apartment all day.
Yeah.
That's
Daijah's sick. My brain is fuzzy. I don't know. It's the fall, y'all. This always happens in the fall. Everybody gets sick. My student today was sick, and I was like, I'm next. I feel it coming.
Oh, no.
If you guys want to introduce yourselves, your channels, also what you're reading tonight, I would love to hear.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I can start because I'm already talking. I'm reading Burn Down, Rise Up by Vincent Chirado, and I'm like tripling on this for my prompts. So I'm doing Dewey and Gale and Tara Carpenter for this one. And then for Black Halloween, I'm doing the Queer Rep. So I'm doing like 2 readathons.
I'm curious on whether if you're going to like this one because I haven't read it, but I think I got an arc of it.
It looks good.
It looks amazing. It says it has Stranger Things vibes. So I figured this is like the perfect time to read it. It's the fall. It's perfect. So yeah, I'm excited. I found an audiobook for it finally.
Oh, sorry. I always do that. I think someone else is going to go in front of me. I don't know why, but okay. Hi, I'm Erin. My channel name is Erin Megan. I won't be reading for the first sprint. I'm editing a video, but I will be starting The Nothing Man by Catherine Ryan Howard for the Ghostface prompt. So
that one looks so good, and I'm so curious to see what you think.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I've heard good things about it, so.
Yeah, I've been on my Hoopla. I don't know what, but I've been going through all of the audiobooks, just like the list and seeing, and they had that on there, so I was kind of shook.
Ooh.
I forget, like, there are some things on there that I didn't know were on there, like White Smoke.
Really? White Smoke's on there?
On my Hoopla. Okay, so I'm Daijah from Daijah's Book World, and I'm going to be starting, I don't have it with me, but I have House of Hunger.
I'm excited for that.
And I'm reading it for Tara, I don't know, whatever, Carpenter, Tara, whatever, because it's marked as LGBTQ, and I'm pretty sure it does have female relationship in it. And then I'm also reading it for Black Halloween for a book with Queer Up too.
Oh my God, twinning! Literally twinning. Let me read some of these comments. Hi, Kim. I'm coming out of a slump and reading very slowly, skipping around between 3 books. Uzumaki, so good. Pet Cemetery and The Kiss Curse.
Ooh,
nice. Hey everyone, I'm reading A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. Nice. I need to read this one. I've heard really good things about it, but I own it too.
I liked it.
Have you guys read it?
I give it 4.
I haven't read it, but I want to. But everybody, when it came out, started giving it terrible ratings.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
It's just predictable. That's my problem. I guessed a lot of it, so.
I literally just said I thought people were enjoying it.
I'm sorry.
I guess probably wrong, honestly. Hey, all, finishing Ghost 19. Oh, I want to read this by Simone St. James. Hi, BFF. I don't know. Oh, hi. I'm reading My Best Friend's Exorcism. I love that. Also, if you want, in the comments, share what prompt you're reading for, or if you're not reading for Sabathon, just what you're reading in general. Hey, all, reading The Perfect Family. Nice. I'm reading Dracula. I need to read this very badly. The Family Game. I'm reading Fish Swimming in Dappled Sunlight. Never heard of that. Hello. Hi, all. I'm still finishing up The Haunting of Bryn Wilder for Halloween. That's okay. I finished my first Halloween book literally on Monday. It was good, though. It was Halloween Fiend.
I like that.
Yeah. Hey, finished my best friend's exorcism today and we'll be starting They Never Learn. I love both of those books.
Amazing.
Same.
So much, both of them. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi, everyone. Reading Horseman by Christina Henry. Nice. Hi. I'm starting Pen Pal. I know. I know. Erin loves it.
I love it so much. It's good.
Yeah, I've been really wanting to read this, but I don't think I can fit it in this month because I have so many things I'm trying to do this month and I'm already struggling.
It feel like that. These
My
classes
are so long.
These classes are starting to catch up to us. Well, it's been caught up to me, but everybody else, I can see them all just collapsing now. Like they're literally like it's like the midday naps with the full lights on in the living room. Like the classes are catching up to people.
Also, I feel like it's not just people in school, like everybody around me, like at my job too, we're all just struggling. And it's like sad because it's the change of seasons, which I love, but I think it's the change of seasons.
No, I swear every October I have such grand plans to do all this stuff. And every October I'm on the struggle bus the whole month. Can never get anything done.
It's so upsetting too, because it's like the most exciting month of the whole year. And then
but I'm always struggling.
I know, and everyone has a readathon, and it all looks so fun. And then you try to do everything. At least
no,
I'm talking
this
for myself.
year I'm doing everything. I'm gonna make it work.
You are. You're like, why am I doing 3 readathons?
Literally, and then I forgot about 2 of them. So I was like, oh, maybe 5 now. But I think listen, Haley Ween is next week, and I think I can hit all the prompts with books already on my TBR for the month.
Oh, okay, that's good.
You don't have to add any.
No.
You have to add more books to your TBR. Oh my god.
Yeah. Hello. I will not be reading, but doing a bit of housework. Hey, that's productive. Mm-hmm. I need to do that. Hey, everyone. I'm reading It. I'm over halfway now on page 700. Nice. That is a very big accomplishment, honestly, with It.
Yeah. I made it halfway through It.
Did you DNF?
No, I didn't DNF it. I just never finished it.
So it was like a stop.
But I'm gonna finish it before the end of the year.
You got time. You have time.
I was struggling because I was reading it on audiobook and there was this literal 3-page section about a medicine cabinet and everything in it.
No, literally.
And I was getting really mad. I was driving and I was like, I do not care. Stephen King went one by one saying every medicine bottle, the use of it. Cabinet. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. I don't remember much things about what I read about that book, but I remember that.
Hi, I'll wave back so you don't feel weird. Oh, thanks. Starting Love in the Time of Serial Killers. That
that's cute. I want to read that one.
Mm-hmm. Hi, all. Starting The Silent Companions by Laura Purcell. No audio available, so I need these sprints. At the gym. That's awesome. Ooh. But I will listen to Dark Lover. Reading Malice House by Megan Shepherd. Oh. Just made myself a fresh mug of candy apple tea.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. Speaking of which, my favorite drink we serve at the coffee shop I work at is called cider. I don't know if everybody has this, but it's half chai tea, half apple cider.
That sounds delicious.
It is so good. And I add cinnamon, so it's spicy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's warm and spicy and warms you up. And it's so good. And every time anybody comes in, I'm like, you have to try this.
That sounds good.
They always thank me. So I'm like, you're welcome. Hi, I'm reading Burn Down, Rise Up 2. Nice. It's like a little buddy read. I'm reading the Mammoth Book of True Hauntings. Never heard of that one.
Oh.
Hey, Kim, how are you? Hi, happy Wednesday. Hi, you want, okay. I don't understand.
I think that's
this is definitely a bot or spam.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, there was a bot or something in my stream yesterday, but they only did one thing. Only one.
What'd they say?
I took a picture of it because I knew that I would forget. Go to the picture. They said, do you want to have a bad time? The most horrible experience of your life. Experience is spelt wrong, by the way. Well, if you take one willy-nilly darn step, well, let's just say you're not gonna like what's gonna happen next. ...
What
Yeah.
is that?
And it was during a sprint, and so I didn't realize for like a while, and then I blocked them. But I was like, they really spelled experience so wrong. They spelled it EXP. No, they spelled it like X Prince. Like they literally spelled X Prince.
I'm literally dying.
X
What
Prince.
is that?
You want
What?
the worst experience
Of your
I was
life?
gonna
That
say,
was
yeah.
like, not really particularly.
Not really. Thanks though.
Thanks
I'm
for
good.
offer.
Wow, that's just the way to sell a product. Like, what happened the worst day of your life? Do this.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh man. I'm reading Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher for Sabathon, Hocus Pocus, and Gothtober. See, everybody's just like
Gothtober. What's Gothtober? Is that another readathon?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a Hocus Pocus readathon too. That's what they're talking about there.
And there's like a Booktober, right?
Booktober, but that's for middle grade.
But it looks so cute.
Where have I been?
Bro,
When
there's just
have you
way
been?
too many at this point.
Literally, I can't keep track of all of them.
Have I been?
Yeah, where have I been? I don't understand where I've been.
Right.
How did I miss all of this? I'm looking up Gothtober. I want to know
I
what
am
it's like.
slap happy right now, so I'm gonna be laughing at everything. I just feel it.
Same.
I'm about to finish Final Girls. I love that book.
Mm.
Already overwhelmed. Me every day. I need a name tag. Already overwhelmed. Hello, everyone. Starting the guest list for Sabathon and the prompt. Oh, yeah. I hope you love the guest list. Are you listening on audiobook? Because it's super good. Yes, Daijah's room is beautiful.
Thanks.
Vines on your wall. Beautiful. Kim, are you listening to Pet Sematary? Have you read Pet Sematary, Daijah?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was okay.
That's what we all feel too.
It was like, it wasn't bad. I mean, I think
Oh,
I
no.
gave it like 3.5 stars because like I see why people like it, but at the same time, like they just make me mad because everybody's like, Pet Sematary, the best Stephen King to exist. And I'm like, okay, well, not really, but go on.
Not really, but thanks for saying that, I guess. Thank you.
I mean,
Erin and I have talked about this privately before.
I gave it 2 stars,
We're scared
and
to say that we don't like it.
people got mad at me when I
not
said,
bad.
Yeah, people got mad. They were like, that is the greatest Stephen King, and it is such a good portrayal of grief. And I was like, I mean, I guess it was all right. It bored me to tears, but sure. I'm sorry. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Really
I was
sad.
struggling. I had to speed it up really fast. I just think that grief horror is not for me, to be honest. Like, most things that deal with grief just make me really sad. And I'm just like,
It has to be something I can relate to. I don't have kids and I don't want kids. So for me,
Yeah.
it's like I have that level of like sympathy and like, oh my God, that's horrible. But I can't feel like that deeply because I don't know what it's like to have a kid. So for me, it would be more like a partner or a spouse death or like animal deaths. Then I can feel a little differently, but not kids.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, sorry. Did I finish this? I love that Dexter reads it. I'm reading The Weight of Blood and the Final Girl Support Group. I haven't decided which one I'm going to read tonight. My copy of The Weight of Blood came in. I don't know where it is, but I'm excited. I own Grown and White Smoke, and I want to own all of her books, but I don't. I've read Allegedly, and it was really, really good.
Allegedly is so good. Like, nobody talks about Allegedly, and it makes me mad.
The ending.
I need to read Monday's Not Coming too.
Monday's Not Coming is my least favorite of her work.
Really?
I haven't read White Smoke.
Oh, I love White Smoke.
I know, but I'm reading it for you this month for Halloween. But
everybody hates everyone hates White Smoke, but
I want to read all of her work. I want to read all of it, so that's why I was like, well, it fits. Because I was gonna read it for Black-O-Ween, but then it didn't really fit any of the prompts.
Yeah.
So.
I have mixed feelings about White Smoke because I really like some of it and then I really don't like other parts. I feel like I'm the one what am I saying? I'm the one. I fall into the category of just like the talk about weed so much just felt kind of unnecessary. Like
Oh, see,
you know
I
what I
felt like she was making a point, so like I feel like the point was to make it such a big topic for the like that was like the whole idea because people don't want to talk about it, and so I feel like it was like so prominent for that reason. And so for me, I was just kind of like, yeah, this makes 1000%. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not Tiffany D. Jackson. I wish, but I am not her. She's so talented. She's so talented. Her writing is amazing. Like she's so talented. But
She's
I wish
like
I was
your favorite author, right?
She's up there with Darcy. She's so talented.
What'd you
She's
say,
so
Daijah?
talented.
I love Tiffany. I think Allegedly and Grown right now are tied for my favorites, but I think The Weight of Blood is going to be my favorite.
Oh, same.
And then Let Me Hear a Rhyme is after that, and then Monday's Not Coming's at the bottom. And then I think White Smoke might be like, it's either going to go below Monday's Not Coming or
I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on White Smoke. I'm very curious. I think I gave it 3 stars, so it wasn't like I didn't like it.
Yeah, that's
like,
average.
It wasn't like I hated it. It was just like average. I don't know. It was interesting. Her writing's always interesting. So
yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm reading Cirque Berserk. Love that one so much. It's so good. 56% in and enjoying it so far. Planning to finish it tonight. Hope you love it.
There was just so many comments.
I know, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm very behind. This is
we also keep talking too.
I know. There's just so many. Like, they're really chatty.
I love when people are chatty, though. I never watched Dexter. Yeah, I actually have never watched Dexter. I'm reading Vicious by B.E. Schwab. I heard it has great fall vibes. Ooh.
It also fits for the Ghostface prompt. Everybody keeps asking, like, what fits that prompt.
Yeah.
But that one's, like, the one that's, like, the main one. I haven't even read that one. But it's kind of explanatory.
Mm-hmm. Reading The Empress of Time. I'm going to try to read these a little faster than I usually do. Still reading Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. That looks cute. Very cute. Got my library card, but now I'm overwhelmed. Yeah, I feel that. Whenever I put like books on hold at the library, I miss my like time to read them. So, well, not every time, but often. I'm currently starting the Graveyard Book. I've been listening to the audio of The Nothing Man, and it's pretty good. Well, it's awesome. Hi, gonna start Confessions. Such a good confession on that book. Hey everyone, I'm reading Fairy Tale by Stephen King. No prompts, just reading what feels right. Well, I hope your slump is gone soon. Hope you enjoy that one. Hey everybody, I'm going to be pretty busy. I want to finish The Haunting of Lee Harker. Then I want to finish The Woman in Black. Right now, I'm trying to get my daughter to bed. I just got a really pretty, hold on, I'll be right back. I got a really pretty cover and I need to show y'all.
These covers are never going to be read.
Okay, I'll find it during the sprint, but it's of The Woman in Black, and it's a really cool cover. Also,
I need to read that.
Beautiful.
Oh,
and I'm so in poverty at the moment, you know.
Ooh, I hope you like that one.
Look how beautiful this is.
It is pretty.
I love that.
I got
it.
He
has nice covers.
Erin.
He has good covers.
Yeah, I got it for the cover, to be honest.
But... yeah, me too. I do that all the time.
Oh yeah, Ashley's okay. I was worried about Ashley because of Hurricane Ian.
Yeah.
Blind Life. OMG, your daughter's name is, I don't know how to say this, and I'm
Aylin.
Aylin? Okay.
That's how I say it.
That's how I say it.
This is the name of a character in the Throne of Glass series, and everybody I know pronounces it Aylin.
Okay. Well, you're probably right then. It's the seasonal change, the fact that we don't wear masks.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I have about 100 pages left in the violence. That one has a beautiful cover.
Mm.
I like that Daijah is still determined to do all the readathons.
You know what? I think it's because, right, I've already read 3 books this month. I mean, one of them was a novella, but I was like, I feel like that's a good sign. So
Yeah.
I feel like I can read a lot of books because last month I read 4 books for fun and then 1 book for class.
Yeah, last month was bad for me. I read
almost already beat last month.
Yeah. Last month was bad. I read 5 books and a manga series, which was 6 volumes. So it wasn't even
terrible.
Yeah, it was not good.
Sorry, I just took a picture for the Sabathon Instagram.
I know, I did a little.
I didn't. I was over here like, oh, hey.
You're like,
I'm trying to fix my hair. It looks bad, but it's fine.
Oh wait, I gotta tag you guys.
I
think I'm gonna pause and have us start the first sprint, and then I'll try to catch up later.
If I was you, I would just give up.
Just give up.
I don't want to give up though, because I feel like people like hearing their comments. I don't know.
I know, but I feel like if it was me, like if I would just do the sprint and then start reading the comments from like when people start commenting again, like all these comments, they would not get read. I would just skip them and be like, okay, how did everybody's sprint go?
True. Okay, fine.
I mean, I don't know if people are gonna be offended, but like then you're gonna be reading how people sprint went right as we're about to start the next sprint.
That is true. I almost said invite. What am I doing? I'm trying to share my screen.
I just looked at all the comments.
I'm hitting settings. Oh my goodness.
Let me see though.
I just went through all the comments. Thank you to everyone who said that they also loved White Smoke. You make me happy. Thank you.
Why is my StreamYard? Did StreamYard update?
Is it different?
It says present now when I feel like you say share, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it does. Wait.
How do I get to sharing my, because it says slides? No.
When did this happen?
Present screen.
Is that okay?
Present screen.
It literally just changed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I noticed it yesterday.
Okay, I haven't been live, that's why. All right. We're gonna do 30 minutes if that's okay with everybody for the first one.
That's not okay with me, actually.
Well, too bad.
Oh, that's tough.
I was kidding. I always do 30 minutes anyways.
Erin and I are very sassy together. What happens? We yell at each other on lives. We're like, right?
I mean, yeah, we talk over each other all the time.
No.
Yeah, we're yelling. We're like screaming. I don't know, not really, but
I'm gonna start this break.
I'm tired. I can't.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I always stop it before the bell because it scares people. And I got lots of feedback when I had it before of people being like, I was so scared. So sorry. Because you can't change the volume of it. You can only change like the sound of the bell. Yeah, anyway. So. Welcome back. How was everybody's reading? I am not very far in this. I just started it, but I'm on page 22. So
good. So I didn't read. I was editing.
Oh. Yeah.
But I got my video done. So.
What video was it?
Halloween. No, it's Halloween reading vlog number 1.
Why are you laughing like that?
Because it's going up tomorrow and Halloween starts up again tomorrow. And I'm just like behind already. So
it's okay. No one is as behind as me in it. I don't think. Like post-wise. I read one book. So yeah. And I haven't vlogged.
You know what I realized? None of us are doing the photo prompts from Sabathon. Like, none of us.
I actually was going to take one during this last sprint, and then I got distracted because I actually was reading.
I did the TBR yesterday.
Well, I did. The thing is, I wanted to do the TBR, but the TBR would be the same. Like, it had the same books in it that I posted, like, a couple of days ago. Because I only have so many books here.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to repeat that. That's ugly.
I'm going to do a photo prompt in a second. I totally forgot. I was going to do it during the first sprint, and then I actually started reading, which is probably good.
That's good. I read like 15%.
Wow.
What are you reading it at, though? Because I can't. Mine only goes up to 2.
3.
Yeah. Is it good?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like about this girl. Not me, literally. I don't know her name. Okay. Anyways.
Wait,
girl.
Raquel?
Sure.
Or Charlize?
I don't know.
Those are the 2 names in the front of
them. No, Marin.
Wait, are you reading this book too?
No, I'm reading House of Hunger.
Why did I?
No, it was
someone else is reading.
I was
that.
Like, her name's Marin. Yeah. So it's about this girl Marin, and she's like kind of poor, kind of sad, you know, and she like cleans for this lady. And this lady's like super mean, whatever. And she works to provide for her brother, who I think is older than her, but he has like this disease, and he's like an alcoholic low key and like kind of abusive towards her, because their parents died. Like he like got like this when they died, but like this disease is something that passes between lovers. So I think it's supposed to be like an STD type beat, but like not an STD, but like, you know, symbolism. I was like, what is the word? Anyways, and then she sees this ad to be a blood maid, and she's like, "Oh,
sorry."
Like, kind of would be like fun. Like, wouldn't be poor no more. So then she like goes and like puts the ad to be a blood maid, and she like goes to like an interview, and this man is like, "Your blood is delectable. The woman who runs House of Hunger would love your blood," and she was like, maybe I should. And then he gave her a ticket to like go on the train there, and he was like, meet me tomorrow if you want to like take the job, whatever. And so then she went, and now she's on the train.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm nervous though because I get a little squeamish with like vampire stuff.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, me neither.
There's been a little bit of blood so far because, you know, she had to like, they call it bleeding, like that's what you call it. Like they bleed, and so like she had to like do it into the cup so, you know, he could like, because his job is a blood taster. That's like literally his job is to taste people's blood to like bring the clientele, you know, bring the blood mates to the clientele.
I love how like 5 people just laughed.
I'm sorry.
People are getting squeamish.
I love it.
It's hilarious.
Wait, is it out? It's out now, right?
It just came out.
I just placed a book order and I forgot to add that to my list, and now I'm mad.
I have The Year of the Witching by that author that I'm excited to read.
You haven't read The Year of the Witching?
I haven't either.
Yo!
I'm reading it for Halloween weekend for genre blend. I
love The Year of the Witching.
I own it,
so
and I
good.
really just want to start reading it right now, but it doesn't fit any of the Sabathon prompts.
Oh yeah.
I can't really.
You could do female relationships technically, yeah.
I know, but like I'm already.
Really?
What about her mom? Isn't it about her mom?
Dead.
Yeah, but it's about her mom, like telling her the truth, right? About the town that they live in. Wouldn't that be
it's like in a diary type thing? Like her mom is dead, and her
but
mom.
I feel like that could still count.
I mean,
right?
if you want to stretch it, then yeah.
I mean, I'm already reading this one, so
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for that one. Also, hold on, I saw.
Year of the Witching is literally so good.
I'm excited. I know it, and also the cover. I mean,
it scares me for the fantasy elements, though. I just don't know how.
It's giving like The Witch, you know the movie.
Yeah,
love that movie so much.
It gives like that. Like that's
okay.
Fantastical elements. Maybe there's a little bit more like creature-y, kind of. That's how I would describe it, but it's still like more of like I would describe it kind of like The Witch, like with like a puritanical society.
Yeah.
Together, because the witch is just like a family. This is like a whole society.
Okay.
And so I would like say it's kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
That makes me feel better.
Do you know that show, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina?
Yeah, I didn't watch it though.
Yeah, it's kind of like that too a little bit. I don't know why it gives me those vibes.
Okay.
But that's like more of like a funny show, I would say, but still kind of gives like the tone, because they like go in the forest a lot. There's a lot of stuff.
I'm excited. I've heard really good things about it. Also, this an iced chai flavored cider called the Witching Hour. That's so cute.
That's cute.
I love that.
And I forgot to say, I also listened to, or I finished watching a lecture that I had to watch. So I did that. But it was only like 5 minutes.
That's not bad.
No, it only took me 5 minutes. So that's what I did too.
That's productive. I would love the cider. This tea is from David's, and I'm having it with almond milk, maple syrup, and cinnamon. Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna have to skip a little bit. There's 40 readathons, literally.
Yeah, they tagged me in the video about them all for Sabathon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Currently reading When the Reckoning Comes. That book is really good. I love it.
I'm reading it soon.
It's good.
The audiobook's really, really good for it, too.
Yeah, I have the audio because I don't physically own it.
40? That's nuts. I started the audiobook for The Weight of Blood. It's good. That's awesome. Let me see. Oh, yeah. White Smoke has good OCD rep. You're right.
That's why I liked it.
Yeah, that is true. Okay. I'm sorry. I usually read every comment. I feel bad.
I mean, it's kind of impossible to catch up at this point.
I know. It is. I know.
It's like,
there's a lot of people here.
When the really big booktubers do it, they just read like 5 comments.
They really do.
I'm
That
like,
is true. I finished Clown in a Cornfield. Did you like it? Is that a good wow?
I just finished the second
That one's on my hoopla too.
Yeah, okay. I think you guys will appreciate this. I want to get the hardcover of Clown in a Cornfield because the sequel only has a hardcover.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get. So I ordered it from Amazon from this like secondhand seller.
Yeah.
And now I have no idea when it's arriving. And so I'm well, cool. But I just couldn't make myself buy like the paperback because I want them to match.
Yeah.
And like half the reason I'm buying this book is because of the cover, if I'm being honest. Like it's beautiful. So like
yeah.
So yeah. I'm rereading Salem's Lot. Nice. I enjoyed that one. You're reading Cackle.
Yes.
That'll make Erin happy.
I love Cackle.
Love Cackle. Let me see. Hold on. My girlfriend just came home from work and was like, "What is that?" Very concerned when she saw that was on this TV. That's hilarious.
That is so funny.
I looked into the Hocus Pocus readathon. That one looks cute. Ooh, 27 pages of the guest list, 30 pages from Final Girls. Yeah, it gets pretty intense towards the end. 40 pages into Pen Pal. Nice. Let's see. I joined in the middle of the sprint. I'm reading The Year of the Witching.
Oh.
Yes, I love this ambiance. This is like one of my favorite ambiances of all time. It's so, I don't know. It's kind of like comforting to me. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just like having it on. Hi, Kaylee. How are you? You're reading The Second Clown in a Cornfield. Love it. That's awesome. Love The Year of the Witching. Let me go. Hi, Lexi. How are you? Oh, wow. I'm like caught up.
It's because you skipped around.
When I skip around, I'm like so caught up. I love that Sav reads every comment. I know. No, I always do. But now, right now, at this moment of my life, I don't think I can.
We're behind.
It was a lot. It was like 40.
Yeah.
I know. I found the clown, second guessing my reading ability. I found the Clown in the Cornfield hardcover on Book Outlet for like $8.
Oh.
Yeah, I never order from Book Outlet, and I haven't even ordered from Pango before.
I haven't ordered from Pango.
Oh, I've ordered from Pango and Book Outlet, but back in 2020, Book Outlet did something shady that people were saying was racist, so then everybody stopped buying from Book Outlet.
Oh.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
I think I've only used Book Outlet once, and it was to buy Nancy Drew books for my mom because she collects them, and it was a Christmas present, and then I think all of that happened, and I just don't really thrift books that often. So
yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I never think of Book Outlet like ever. I forgot it existed. To be honest,
I think of thrift books more than Book Outlet. So,
and everybody talks about Pango. Pango is the best.
Pango blew up for no reason.
Yeah, with Pango though, I feel like not everything's on there. That's my main thing.
Yeah.
And then you have to add isn't it like $4 or something for shipping? So then it ends up being
you have to really do the math. See if it's worth it with shipping.
I want to sell on Pango, but I probably don't know if I would buy off of Pango. I'm not really it sounds so bad. I like thrifting books, but I can't do it now that the pandemic happened, that I can't. It I don't know, my brain just won't let me, so I have to buy new books.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, with Pango, the only thing is, can't you not hide your address? It's just there. That's what I heard. Because there has to be a return label.
Oh, maybe?
Oh, it's probably Poshmark then.
Yeah.
Because that's how Poshmark works.
Right. I need to get a P.O. box, just in general.
Same.
I feel because, I don't know.
I give my address to too many publishing companies and just authors in general.
Yeah. I'm not from Michigan. I'm from Wisconsin. Very close. Good guess.
Isn't that where Jeffrey Dahmer was born? He was born in Wisconsin, right? Jeffrey Dahmer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in Milwaukee. Really close to me.
Yeah. Oh, I love that facial expression you're making. Truly.
Yeah. I'm annoyed because I was trying to watch that whole series when it first came out, and then I got derailed because I got so busy, and now I feel like I'm so behind.
It just came out. I'm on episode 5.
Okay, because it was so well done.
It is. Plus, Evan Peters is just, his acting is just so.
He's really good.
But then everybody was making fun of his accent.
Well, that's how people sound.
No, the people were like, I'm from Wisconsin, and it doesn't sound like that.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Some people sound like that. I don't.
And I was like, it was also like the 90s.
Right.
So, and some of it was like in the 80s too. So I was like, people probably sounded different then.
Yeah, it's strong. It's very, very strong. It honestly sounds more northern to me. Like it sounds like a northern, like Minnesota accent to me. But Milwaukee isn't really. Yeah, but like you said, it was in the past. And also, like, some people do sound like that. So
yeah. Is it just me though? Like I knew everything about Dahmer, but like I low-key forgot like he was arrested in the 90s. Like tell me why I thought like he was like in the 60s and stuff like Bundy. Like I really forgot he was in the 90s.
Yeah, I know. I know it's weird.
I was like, my dad literally remembers when he was arrested. Like my dad remembers his trial. That is so weird. But he doesn't remember Bundy because my dad, he was born in. My mom probably does too. Remember Dahmer because they were both born in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it wasn't really that
long ago. That was like kind of recent, low key.
Which is
scary, gosh,
which makes me scared. Hold on, my brain is getting overwhelmed with.
It's something about the special edition of Empire of the Vampire.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I have a PO box, so I just have that as my. Oh,
that's smart.
I should just get a PO box, but the reason I haven't is, to be honest, because I'm lazy.
Same.
I'm just like, that requires me going in my car.
And then you have to check it every probably week, and then yeah,
you have to like keep up with it probably, like make sure you check it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I check my mail now, I literally walk like 3 steps, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But if I have a PO box, that means I'm gonna have to like make a trip.
You have to make an effort to go get it. Yeah.
I know, and it's like an event.
Yeah.
And then it'll suck too because it's not like I get sent like a ton of stuff. So probably half the time I go, nothing will even be in there. So it'll be like
you just have to go,
Yeah. I don't know if maybe they can tell you, like if there's some.
I don't know.
Bundy was late 70s? I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Someone said Bundy was in late 70s. Why did I think he was like late 60s, early 70s?
You're thinking everybody's older than they are.
I don't know. Maybe. No, he wasn't doing it in 80. He started in 87, was caught in 91.
Wow. It's scary. It really is. Hey, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I just finished The Silent Patient. I am thinking about starting either The Last Housewife or Imaginary Friend. I would recommend The Last Housewife over Imaginary Friend, but that's just me.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to read that book so bad.
The Last Housewife?
Yes.
It's pretty much everyone I've seen has given it like 5 stars.
No, literally. The same thing with The Weight of Blood. Everybody's giving it 4 or 5 stars.
I am predicting it'll be like a 4.5 for me.
The Weight of Blood?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can already tell you it's going to be a 5 for me.
I think
I'm not going to be surprised.
I just get nervous to say something's going to be a full 5. Like I never want to predict a full 5-star.
Knowing it's Tiffany D. Jackson, it's like if I predicted a Darcy Coates would be 5, it'd be like, obviously it's a 5, Erin. So that's how it is in my brain. I'm like, Darcy, Tiffany D. Jackson, 5, easy.
Yeah. Oh, we have a question about Erin. What is the book with the lamb behind you?
Oh, this is Lapvona by Otessa Moshfegh.
You've read that, right?
Nope.
Oh,
nope.
Okay. Never mind.
Nope. These books on these spinning bookshelves are all my unread.
It's literally, there's no wait. I'm sorry, my camera's doing that weird thing, my phone. But there's no wait to get the audiobook right now. I have to get it. That's a sign. I was gonna go there, I was like, oh, I forgot to request it. There's gonna be a 16-week wait now, and then I'm gonna be crying about it, and so then I'm just gonna buy it from Audible. So the fact that there was no wait, yes. And there's always a wait at this library because this is not my library actually. That's why I have Hoopla too. My library doesn't have Hoopla, but my friend who I co-host my book club with, Nicole from Who Booked This Book, she made her husband get a library card and she gave the card to me. She gave me the number. So I use Phoenix, the Phoenix library. I have that one and my library because my library has nothing.
Yeah.
North Carolina. Because I live in like the biggest, if not, I think it is the biggest. I don't know, but like one of the largest counties in the whole state, and our library sucks.
Why is that? That's so sad.
I don't know, because people in North Carolina don't read, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They just don't read
at all.
That's crazy that there was no wait. Now I'm literally I'm
really surprised by that, actually.
Me too.
That's like such a high demand.
They had to have just gotten it because for the ebook, there's a 7-week wait. So maybe they just got it or something.
It was a sign. This comment made you look. I saw you drinking burners. Oh. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like the hugest fan of burners. I just really wanted soda.
What the heck is that?
It's like a fancy ginger ale. Yeah.
I love ginger ale.
But it's like stronger. Like the ginger taste is very strong.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about it, but I didn't want Coke. I have Coke Zero, but I didn't want more caffeine because I kind of had caffeine late. So I was like, well, this is my only other option.
Oh, well, I don't really think of caffeine from soda. Like, it does not affect me in a soda capacity. Same. I don't know. I think because I've been drinking soda since I was literally like 3 years old, I think like it just doesn't do much.
That's how I am. There is literal documentation of me as a baby, not a baby, probably like a toddler, with a bottle of Pepsi in there because my parents would give me Pepsi, and now I have a soda addiction. I barely got rid of it in college, like in high school and college, and now I can trim down how much I drink, but I used to drink like in middle school I was probably drinking like 6 or 7 cans a day.
I wasn't drinking that much, but
it was bad.
Oh my god, that's so much. Did you have did you have a go-to, or was it like everything?
At that time probably Dr. Pepper. I was a Dr. Pepper girl.
Interesting.
But now I drink whatever.
I haven't ever had Dr. Pepper, actually. I don't think I would like it.
It's good.
Well, my family, my sister, my dad, and I, we were all just have been Coke fanatics. Like, I don't really drink it as much anymore. My sister does. I mean, my dad doesn't drink it as much anymore. I drink Coke Zero now. My sister.
Me too.
Coke Zero is actually really good.
It's better.
It's good. And then you know what I do? Because I technically still work at Starbucks, so I have raspberry syrup because I love it. Right? I love raspberry syrup. And one day, all of them were going out. So they were like, take like these 5 bottles with you. And I was like, what am I going to put this in? I was like, I can't just keep putting this in lemonade. Like, I like lemonade, but like, that sounds like a lot of sugar. Like, lemonade plus the raspberry, like, every day. Like, it would take me forever. So then I was like, what happens if I put it in Coke Zero? And when I tell you, it's so delicious.
I'm going to try that because I work at a coffee shop and I brought in Coke Zero the other day and I felt really weird about it because I was like, I can have any drink on this. Yeah, but we have raspberry.
Someone said it tastes like Dr. Pepper, but I was like, I don't know. I mean, I haven't had it, but
Dr. Pepper is supposed to be cherry flavored.
That's why I haven't tried it. I don't like cherry.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like cherry to me. It doesn't have a cherry taste. Like, have you ever had like Pepsi cherry? Yeah, it's like a cherry flavored drink, but it doesn't taste like cherry. Like, if you've ever had like Pepsi cherry or like Coke cherry or whatever.
Isn't Cheerwine cherry too? I've never had Cheerwine.
What is that?
I don't know.
Cheerwine? I think it's a southern thing.
See, I was in Texas, and it's funny. I was in Waco, which literally was where Dr. Pepper was founded, and everyone was obsessed with it. And there was like a Dr. Pepper museum, and I never once went. I should have gone because it probably would have been like kind of interesting because you could probably try like a ton of different flavors for free. But if I ever visit my college town, I'll have to go.
Cheerwine is apparently like a cherry soft drink, so it's kind of the same thing. But it says that it's also known as the nectar from North Carolina. Maybe that's why I know about it, because apparently it's like a North Carolina thing.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of it.
I thought it was like a thing that everybody had, and I think it's like a North Carolina or like North Carolina, maybe like Georgia, South Carolina type thing.
I don't think I've ever really been to the South, to be honest.
I mean, I wouldn't advise coming necessarily. It's not particularly interesting or fun.
I've lived in the Southwest. I lived in New Mexico, but that's not the same at all.
I've never been to the Midwest. I've never been past New Orleans. That was the furthest that I've ever gone.
Wow, yeah. I grew up in the Midwest, and now I'm back. The fall is beautiful here.
I lived in the Midwest. I lived in Ohio. It was. I don't like the Midwest.
I like Wisconsin.
Yeah,
I think it's the prettiest. It's not the prettiest of all the Midwest, but it's one of the prettier states because you can go to the Upper Peninsula, and it has that hand, So it's like you get to be on the water and see like Lake Michigan and all of that.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful up north. So I really like that, and it's also really hilly too. But as soon as you get down into like Illinois, it's flatter and it's more just like cornfields. Is that how Ohio is too? Yeah. See, I feel really lucky that I'm in the area I'm in. I feel like it's super pretty.
I feel like Ohio's like not the Midwest though. Like, I mean, it is, but like geographically, it's more east than it is west.
I know. It's so weird that I don't know how they do that.
Illinois with Chicago, that's like more east than it is west.
I don't
know how they do that. How do they calculate that?
Yeah, who does this? Can we talk?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Who decides?
I've only been on the East Coast, like Georgia, Tennessee, like a little bit in from the East Coast, and then New Orleans. Like I've never been in the upper part of like near Ohio, that area, or anywhere west. Apparently, though, I went to Hawaii. I don't remember it though, but there's pictures of me on.
How old are you?
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's pictures of me with dolphins, but that might have been the Bahamas because I also went to the Bahamas and the Dominican Republic, and I don't remember any of that.
Oh,
isn't it annoying when your parents go places when you're little and you don't remember?
They were like, but it was like free.
Okay. Yeah. I went to San Francisco and apparently was like in this park with a ton of deers, and I was like living my best life and I was like cuddling them. I don't remember it. I would like to remember that. Like I want to cuddle some deers. They're cute. Now I'm in California and about to leave. I'm 20 minutes north of Boston. I lived in Illinois. I like the little baby emoji. Also Kim is saying I need to try red wine and Coke. My dad told me this too. He said he tried it on accident. Like he just randomly did this and it tastes good apparently.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Actually, wait. I think I tried a tiny sip. It was okay. It weirdly worked, but I feel like you have to have the right kind of red wine.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also,
vanilla Coke sounds really good.
I like vanilla Coke.
It is.
Hold on. There was another comment I wanted to pull up.
Oh, someone also asked if the Phoenix Library is good, and it is because there's Hoopla and Libby, and it has a lot of stuff. Just sometimes there's a wait for the audiobooks. But apparently I just looked, and they have 40 out of 42 copies of The Last Housewife. That's why there's so many. But 40 out of 42 are still available? That's crazy.
My people. I love that.
Oh, it's because we pronounce Illinois instead of Illinois. Is that what you're saying? Do people say Illinois?
Also, how do you say Wisconsin? Can I hear?
Me?
Yeah, either of you.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wisconsin?
No.
Okay.
Wisconsin.
Wait, how did I say it different than Daijah? Wisconsin?
No, both of you guys I don't think said it right.
Okay.
You're supposed to say Wisconsin, like scon.
Wisconsin.
And people are always
saying Wisconsin.
Yeah, people say they say Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Where it's Wisconsin.
Oh well.
Oh, okay.
That's how people from Wisconsin say it. Not people from Mexico.
We're all like, we're right because we live in the state, so we just know it's pronounced.
That's like people saying people tell me, not from Oregon, obviously, but like when I told people in Ohio that I was moving to Oregon, they would say Oregon, and I'm like, there's not an E at the end of Oregon. It's not Oregon, it's Oregon. What are you saying?
I love how this has become like.
It was so frustrating.
The stream is just us talking about how to.
No, like
state.
Literally. No, wait. Cami was talking about this too with the McDonald's Coke. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't like
here's the
McDonald's
comment.
Coke.
That was the
It's
comment I was looking for.
Christy. They have a little cat as the picture.
Here.
Yeah, I don't like McDonald's Coke. I just think it's so flat. Like it's not.
What Coke do you like?
I don't like fountain soda. Like I think
I like it all.
flat.
It tastes different.
I don't. Well, that's because they water it down and it goes flat. Because when it goes into the cup, it gets all fizzy. I don't like that. I want my soda crispy. Like this soda, I can't drink it anymore because now it's flat. So now I'm gonna pour it down the drain and put and recycle. Because now it's so dusty. Like I just can't drink it. I don't like it.
It does make me really mad when you have that like really cool touchscreen machine and you think it's gonna be like the best soda ever, and then you do it, mediocre. And this much foam comes out or whatever. Sorry, you can't even see. It's like half the cup is like what's it called? Foam.
Yeah, bubble? it's like the foam. It's like
carbonation.
Soda foam.
Yeah. Carbonation, and then you have to wait, and then you do it again, and then it creeps me out because you see the syrup like pouring in separate from the water.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the thing is, they change it so they make it so less syrup goes in than what's in like the bottles and the cans to like save money on having to buy as much syrup. So that's why it tastes different too. But then, yeah, I don't know. And like as my family, when I was like a kid, we would buy like those big bottles, like the 2-liter bottles of soda, and I swear it would always go flat so quick, and I would never be able to drink like half the bottle. Okay, McDonald's Sprite is good because I don't know why. I don't know what carbonated water they use for the Sprite, but the Sprite is extra crispy. Everything else is flat.
Yeah, I feel like the one like fast food soda that I can get everywhere and be happy with is Sprite. I don't know what it is about Sprite, but they get it.
Huh.
It's very, yeah.
Taco Bell, have not been there in years.
I don't like Pepsi products, so.
Coke is superior in my opinion, but
in my opinion as well. But also I'm from the like New Jersey, New York, like everybody there drinks Coke. Like nobody really drinks Pepsi like that.
I drink whatever. I mean, to be honest, I grew up drinking Pepsi because my dad was a Pepsi drinker. My mom was a Coke person. And so I just don't care. They're both good to me. They taste different, but I just don't mind either. So
well, okay, this one got flat because I was carrying it from where I got it at this place we call it the atrium. So I was carrying it from the atrium onto the bus, off the bus. Actually, yeah, and then off the bus, and then I had to wait for the bus. So instead of waiting for the bus, I just walked for 15 minutes. And I'm sure that walking really stirred it up. So
I feel like it went on a whole journey with you. And it did not
about the flatness of your soda.
No, yesterday was crazy. I was all over the place. Like I literally my class ended at 2:45 and I had an event 15 minutes away at 3. Like in 15 minutes. So I had to like really bust my ass to get there. Like I really was trying hard.
Okay, can I say I do not miss the college days of me running on campus.
When your classes were back to back and you had the smallest space of time to get from one end of campus to the other end of campus. Yeah, no, I don't miss that.
Happened to me.
It was like 110 degrees and I was like sweating.
It doesn't happen to me because basically all my classes are in the same area because they kind of like, so like, because I take criminology, like we have like a criminology building where most of the criminology classes are. There's like some buildings that have like psych, some that have political science. Like most of those are like in the same area. But my campus, to walk to class, like if I walked from where I am right now, my apartment, to class, it would be a mile. It would take me 30, 35 minutes to walk to class. And then that's why I take the bus. And then we have another campus. Like my campus is literally like 2 campuses, both like miles big. No way. I have the bus.
For some reason in my college, literally I was a music major and there was 2 music buildings and they were on opposite ends of campus. So I literally would have to walk and like run between 2 buildings all day. And it was so poorly designed. I was like, why are they on the opposite side of campus? Like all the music people have to go between them. Why is it like this?
Ours was grouped like Daijah's. We did that. But you weren't able to have your schedule make it so perfectly like that until you were a junior or a senior. So freshman and sophomore year, and it didn't matter junior and senior year because I didn't live on campus anymore. I lived in an apartment. So freshman and sophomore year, I literally had to walk all the time, every end, all the time. It was horrible.
I think for me it was easier because I came in with a year of credits already, so a lot of my prerequisites were out the way. But a lot of people who I know are in STEM or engineering, they struggle a lot because my school is like an engineering school. That's why we have the second campus for like engineering and textiles. So they'll have classes over there, and then they'll have like English and stuff over here. So they like are split between two campuses a lot.
It's really funny because I don't miss college at all, but I love like dark academia books. I'm reading in books, they're all like moody and like I love the atmosphere, but I'm like, this is not what college is like at all. Like
you don't have to do the work.
Yeah.
You like college?
That's good. I'm glad.
I like college for the most part. Then sometimes I'm like, I don't want to be here right now.
That was me pretty much.
But for the most part, I have a good time. It's just, you know what it is? I'm like a little homebody, and sometimes college is not conducive for that.
Yeah.
Because then I feel FOMO if I don't go out to things. And then also at the same time, I have to go out how many days a week to go to class? I don't want to go out to class. Just let me live.
I love the college aesthetic, but not actually going to college.
That's how I get through college. I think that's why I like college, because I make myself so delusional that I just make everything, like, every time, like, I'm in class, I'm like, this is so aesthetic right now. Like, I'm taking notes, like, how aesthetic. Like, I'm literally living the dream. Like, so, like, that's how I just really gaslight myself into convincing myself that it's aesthetic.
You're like, I'm the main character in my dark academia book?
No, literally. That's what I do. So that's why I like it. That's why I like it, because every time I'm walking around campus, I'm like, literally, with my little AirPods in, listening to my audiobook, I'm like, literally, this is aesthetic. This is the life. This is what people are dreaming of.
That's hilarious. Also,
oh God.
There was a comment earlier, I think Kirsten said that all sodas, ever since she's had COVID, all sodas taste like soap or something.
Oh.
And that's so sad.
And I just had COVID, so.
It's weird how it affects different people's taste differently. Like my taste is back. I mean, I haven't had that in months and months, but I wish I could go back to college.
Please don't say that.
This is my thing. I get burnout too easily. And in high school, I was like really dedicated to my studies. Like I was a really hard student. Like I really focused. And so by the time I didn't have a lot of time from high school to college, because I went immediately in, like most people for undergrad, and that I shoved myself into my studies so hard and so fast that I got burned out so quickly, and I didn't want to do it anymore. Like I was so tired. So I was barely hanging on my last year of college. I want to drop out so bad. And now looking back on it, I would have changed my major. So that's also my problem, is now I don't really want my major. So it was a waste for me, is what I'm saying.
I think it's kind of like the same but different, because like I feel like I get burnt out really easy too, but then COVID kind of like saved me low key, because like I was on the brink it was junior year. I was on the brink of a mental catastrophe, and then we were all in quarantine, so I was like, ooh, didn't have to do no work. Then now, like, because I think professors are more understanding and like we have a lot of leniency, but at the same time, it's like I'm lazy, so I'm like, what do you mean I have to go to class? Like, what do you mean? Like, I can't just do it from here? Like, no, I don't like that.
Yeah. I also was at the same place for 6 years because I got 2 degrees back to back. So that's why I'm so burnt out from it. I think if I would have like maybe gone, and I'm happy I did it that way, actually. Like, I'm glad. It's just I'm still burnt out from it. Maybe I'll miss it more in like a couple years. We have a great mix of people in the chat who are like, I really miss it. And then other people are like no, not for me.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I miss undergrad, but not grad school.
I'm going to have us do a second sprint.
I know.
We're just going to talk about college.
I mean, it's great. I'm having a great time. I'm going to start are you going to start The Last Housewife, Daijah?
No.
I was like, are you going to drop everything for this book?
No. Well, this library has it out for 21 days, so.
Oh, okay.
My library, where I actually live, we only get it for 14, but this one's 21. But I might read it after I finish my TBR for Sabathon because I think I'm gonna finish it early, low key.
Nice. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna start the next sprint now.
Yay.
Hello.
Hi.
How is everybody's reading or whatever you're doing?
Oh, it was good. I read I'm on 32% now, and I turned off my camera because I was trying to take a book screen picture.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I did. It took me like 20 minutes. I don't know why it takes me so long. It takes me so long to take it and edit it and then have to put in the caption and then hashtags and then I have to repost it and then it's like
Well, I took it and then it was too dark, so then I had to like set it back up. I didn't fully take it down because I know that always happens, so I had to set it back up. But I was just taking a picture of my fall activity, which is studying. So.
Oh, that's cute though.
The computer was open with my little tabs. I have my little planner that I don't even use anymore because I converted to Google Calendar. Because all of our RA stuff automatically goes to Google Calendar.
Yeah.
Like without us having to do anything. So I was like, well, I'm lazy, so. But I had some pens that I don't use. It was fake. It's all fake.
Jan just posted like literally just now she just posted something, so I'm going to repost it.
Who?
Jan.
Oh, I didn't hear the name.
Oh. You're like, who's Jan?
Oh my gosh.
No, I just didn't hear the name.
No, it's fine. I know it. Ooh, her picture's cute. It's the apparel one.
Oh, I have to take my picture for that still. I was trying to pre-take my pictures. Over the weekend, I was just taking a bunch so I wouldn't have to do it during the week. And I forgot the apparel one because I was like, oh, I'll do it when I'm filming my video on Sunday. And then I didn't do that, so.
Things are busy right now. It's okay.
It truly
I just reposted. Okay. Yeah, let me know in the comments how it's going. Yeah, so it always takes me a really long time to take Instagram photos and like post them because I have to edit them. And
that's why I do it on different days. That's why I take pictures on one day and then edit and post on a different, because it's just, if I did it on the same day.
I just did that and I regret it.
I feel like the lighting in here is so terrible. It's hard to take any pictures.
Yeah, my lighting's really bad in this room too.
Because I have like a singular window.
And
the sun doesn't even go into that window. I mean, like I get some light in the day, but like not enough to light up the whole room. Like, so like one side, if I took a picture, like one half would probably be lighter and then the other half would be darker, and that's going to irritate me. It's not going to be evenly lit.
Yeah, it's hard. So it's like dark where I am now, and it's just the lighting in my house. Let me see. We should do these chit chats more often. Who needs to read?
Yeah, not us. We don't need to read. Not us.
I feel like the talking portions in my lives are always very long.
Yeah, same.
I love it though. It's fun. I regret going. I should have just done community college. Oh.
Not community. Not that there's anything wrong with community. That's just funny to me.
100%. I loved college, just the social, and the aesthetic. I just finished Final Girls. Wow. Is that a good wow? I hope.
Yeah, I hope so.
I love the flashback chapters in that book. Like, that was my favorite part, where you're figuring out, like, what happened at that massacre. It sounds
massacre.
Like, what happened in the past. I love flashback chapters. It's like my favorite thing. Or like letters in books when you don't, I don't know. I just love that. 22 pages of Killers of a Certain Age. I have this one. I haven't read it yet.
I skipped that month.
What?
Yeah. She asked if it was book of the month. I said yeah, but then I was saying I skipped that month and then I skipped October. So
this was from October. I thought Killers of a Certain Age was October. In September?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't skip September or October, so I have 2 credits, but I'll use them eventually. So I forgot to skip for September, because what happens is I'll sit on it for a while and then I'll debate, and then I forget to go in and like actually skip.
Yep.
Everybody's canceling their book of the month.
I don't want to cancel it, but October made me mad. I was not happy with October. And so it just wasn't worth it for me in September or October. So I'm gonna skip. I like when they have the early access ones for ones I really want. And I'm like, I want
them to do books that people actually care about. Like, come on. Like, I know that they're like underground people. But like, even like they could have done House of Hunger by Alexis Henderson. No,
why not?
Something people are excited about. Weight of Blood. Something.
Oh my god! If it had been Weight of Blood, I would have screamed. But no, of course not.
I didn't even.
You know what? They should have done The Last Housewife too. I want them to do that.
Yeah.
They don't. Is that their thing now that they don't want to choose popular books? Like mostly.
Yes.
I don't know, but it's annoying.
Why?
I like that because they're trying to like support smaller like authors and stuff like that, and I get it, but at the same time, like
you could have a good mix though. They could have half and half. They told us that we were gonna get 7, and then we never get 7 ever. We only get them once in a blue moon. So why don't you give us 7 every month, and half is big popular books and half are the underground indie ones?
I feel like most of the time lately it's been like all like books that I've never heard of before.
The only one was Daisy Darker, and I DNF'd that like halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was really sad about it. Also because it takes place on Halloween, but it wasn't giving me any Halloween vibes at all.
It takes place on Halloween?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it
does. Okay, I guess. Sure, that's weird.
Almost halfway through the second Game of Thrones book. Nice.
Oh wow.
I read Wikipedia about Jeffrey Dahmer since someone mentioned the show about him. This is some sick shit. I had no idea he did all that stuff. Yeah, I don't really...
acid, bro.
Yeah, it was disgusting. And I like how in the show they don't see it or show it.
That's what I'm saying. People say that the show is so gory and that they can't like watch it. I was like, I think we're built different because, like, to me, it's really not that bad. Like, there's really not that much violence in it. Like, sure, like, he hits someone, like, once, but you never see him, like, kill someone, or at least up until episode 5, you never really see him, like, kill somebody, at least in, like, a really, really graphic way.
I think the show intentionally didn't want to glorify it as best as they could, so they specifically showed the before and the after, not the act.
Exactly. They didn't really show like the act like that. So like the fact that people say it's gory really confusing. Gen Z is soulless. I'm dead.
Wait, what?
Someone said Gen Z is soulless because I said that it doesn't bother me. Like sure, there's like a little gut sometimes with like a little shine, you know, but like it's fake, bro. Be for real. Like be for real. I'm sorry. I was like,
I think it's very disturbing.
Yes, it's disturbing. People are like, it's so gory and graphic. I can't even make it past the first episode. I was like, the first episode wasn't even that bad. Be for real. I'm like, do y'all not watch horror?
I think it's because it's true crime. Like, personally, for me, I struggle reading or watching about true crime just because I know it's, like, real. And so I think it feels so real. Like, this show. Because they're doing a lot of research for it. Evan Peters like studied Dahmer. Like
literally, he'll never be okay again. Like they said, he did what like Heath Ledger did for like the Joker, which is basically go like clinically insane. Like he literally like Mans is not okay right now. I bet you 10 out of 10.
I want to be like, are you all right? I had 3 more chapters. Yay! Next sprint, you can probably finish. 15%. What do you think of the guest list so far? I hope you're loving it. 32 pages of silent companions. I was posting my Sabathon reading vlog announcement. Nice. So I somehow missed the sprint. Sprinting again. 42% into Cackle. It's so cute. Oh yeah, Final Girls is good. Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Yay.
About an hour into White Smoke audiobook. I'm liking it so far. I really like the creepy little girl in that, like that aspect.
Oh, yeah.
How there's like it's the main character's stepsister,
Yeah.
And she's like spoiled and weird and like creepy. And she's like
mean.
Yeah, terrible. I don't like her, but I like
no.
creepy kid aspect where it was like, this kid is something's wrong. Let me see. Hi, how are you? Just joining, continuing to read If You Date,
Hi,
If You
Kennedy.
Dare. Sorry.
If you date.
For it. I Stop. I can never pronounce anything or read. I have a booktube and I can't read. I am gonna try to read The Girl in 6E by A.R. Torre too. So this one looks very interesting. Very interesting premise. If you don't know, this is about a serial killer who is a cam girl and she like doesn't leave her apartment basically, so she doesn't hurt people. And yeah, it's super interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Sorry. I said I own that one. I've been had it. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. It's because I'm trying to type a caption for the picture. I promise.
It's okay. No, it's funny because lives, it's impossible not to talk over people. It's just
to do like multitasking, like your brain and your actions are multitasking. Yeah. It's so difficult.
Yeah, lives they're so much fun, but they're also like your brain has to think about 5 things. You have to think about comments. You have to think about actually talking
to the other people.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I forgot to read this. They have literally no horror. Yeah, it's weird. So, I almost said November, like November and October.
Wait, you just almost said wait, what?
I don't know.
I can't even say that.
Words started coming out of my mouth, and it was like watching a train. Like, just, yeah.
November. Ocvember? Is that what you tried to say?
I think so. It was a struggle. Yeah, they stopped popular books. Yeah.
I don't know, like, and I feel like everybody on BookTube right now is turning into horror girlies. Like, I feel like everybody who's been reading thrillers, I feel like everybody is now collectively, like, all starting to read horror.
I agree.
think that's what happens. Because it's like...
I think it is. I think it's because, like, thrillers just don't hit the same sometimes.
And they're very formulaic a lot of the time. Thrillers, if you've read a bunch of them, you can start predicting them, and I think people get annoyed by that. And then horror there's so many different types, so it's different.
I will say I've been reading a lot more horror recently, and I'm kind of missing a little thriller moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of want some drama. Like
just some good old drama.
Yes, like some rich people drama, you know? Like I love that in books. It's just so easy to read, and like it's so, I don't know, it's so ridiculous that you just have to keep reading to know what happens.
I just don't think Book of the Month is for us. I don't know why.
We're all like, we've decided.
Like, okay, I think Book of the Month is for, like, house moms who, like, only read, like, 3 books a month. And, like, maybe they'll have a book club where they read, like, 1 book and they all read a Book of the Month book. But they don't read enough where, like, they'll read thrillers, but they don't really become tiring because they don't read enough for them to get burnt out on them. Mm-hmm. And so I really don't think Book of the Month is for us.
Do you think it's for people who just read less?
Maybe. I think it's for that, and I think it's also for, like, middle-aged people, and maybe these people in here are middle-aged, but I'm not, so
I know you're not.
I'm not trying to be offensive. I think it's for like people who like just like take care of their kids, and, you know, they like cook and like they like drive their kids to school, and maybe like they work in the office like 4 days a week. Like that's what it's giving.
No, that makes sense though. Like I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
like it's like Book of the Month to me is like the same thing as like Reese Witherspoon's book club in a way. And like you know, Reese Witherspoon, like all the characters that she plays now, like all the characters are basically like the same, like house mom, wife. Like think of like Little Fires Everywhere?
Yeah.
In that show though, she plays little 90s housewife, and I feel like Book of the Month is for people like that.
That makes sense. No, I understand what you're saying.
I feel like their target audience has like switched in the last year, which is interesting. I'm not sure why. I mostly read thrillers / horror, fantasy, too much contemporary. Yeah, I can't really get into contemporary. I paused Book of the Month for 5 months. The Last Housewife is way too racy for anything they would ever pick. Yeah, that is true, I guess. They pick bland books that won't offend anyone. Yeah, actually, that is kind of true. They stick with, like, not too... I don't want to say controversial, because that book isn't controversial.
Just extreme.
It's more, yeah, there's a lot of, like, very graphic content in there that, like, some people wouldn't be able to handle. So maybe they choose stuff that's, like, easier for a wider audience to take in. I'm liking Daisy Darker, but I paused almost at the end. Yeah, I know a lot of people really liked Daisy Darker. Hi. Is Daisy Darker kind of similar to the guest list? I don't think so at all, but I could be thinking totally different than others, but I don't think it's similar.
I want to read Daisy Darker. I think I have it. I think I got it from Book of the Month.
I have it. I just haven't read it because everyone didn't like it, so.
I know people who liked it.
Really?
I'm pretty sure Beth from Beth's All Booked liked it.
Oh, did she?
And she had an arc of it, and she either gave it to somebody else or she got it from somebody else, and they liked it too. Oh, I think it was Elizabeth from Reading Riley. I think she liked it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Michelle likes it.
Oh, yeah, Michelle does like it. She did
loves
say that.
it. She loves it. Yeah.
That's right.
It was so funny because Lexi started reading it, and I was like, Lexi, you're going to DNF this because she really doesn't like Alice Feeney's I cannot talk. Alice Feeney's writing style.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know you're going to DNF it. The actual killings did not sound brutal. Wait.
It's about Dahmer.
Oh.
I posted my picture.
Oh, that's cute. I'll have to go like it.
A second.
I have to post.
Hi, how are you? I just finished the show and dang. Oh, Dahmer.
No, someone said in episode 6 that they cried. So I'm waiting. I don't think I'm going to cry, though. Because I think, as someone said, Gen Z's a little soulless.
Soulless.
See, I'm not going to make these generalizations because I am not a Gen Z. So I feel like I can't say anything.
I'm a millennial, so.
I'm on the cusp.
I was born in 95.
I know Haley, I shook her like earlier this year or last year because she was like talking about Gen Z. Like she wasn't a part of it. And then I was like, Haley, bestie.
You're are in it.
You're just the old Gen Z.
What is so is it 97?
It depends. I've been told I am. I've been told that 95 is a cutoff for Gen Z, but I don't agree with that.
97.
So I am Gen Z, but I'm right on the cut.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just very weird. Like I heard like people be saying that people from like 96 or 97 to like 2002, 2003 are like their own group.
We are.
No, literally.
Say that.
Because
that makes sense.
Like Gen Z is like children. Like they're children.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
they're like iPad children. Like I remember like before iPads. Like I mean they probably existed maybe, but like I feel like it is different because like my toys were not technological for like.
Oh my gosh! Wait, I just remembered something. Do you remember Furbies?
Yes.
How they would talk randomly.
Well, I don't think I ever had one. I think like I was a little too young, but I know what Furbies are.
I had one.
Terrifying.
Mine didn't scare me. I liked my Furby.
I didn't have a Furby because I was terrified. Whenever I went to my grandma's house, it was in like the toy bin, and it would start talking in like the middle of the night. Well, the middle of the night for me was probably like 9 p.m. when I was a kid.
I think I liked when it talked because I was an only child, so I was like, oh, you're talking to me, thanks. I don't have anyone else to talk to, so it didn't bother me, I don't think.
Well, that's good that it didn't scare you because I was scared. I was really scared. I was like, why is Furby talking and how do I get it to stop? And then I would try to like turn it off and it like wouldn't stop. Because it was like motion activated.
No, it's definitely not 93. Oh, a zillennial.
We're on the cusp. I don't think I'm Gen Z.
Because my sister, she's 93 and she's very much a millennial. Yeah, I think 96 or 97. I think that the only reason that 96 and 97 they feel like kind of stuck is because like everybody else is like still children.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I'm an adult, but like barely,
Yeah.
So, like, obviously, if people have, like, bills versus me, we're not going to be the same right now.
I also remember AOL and dial-up, so...
I talked to my first boyfriend on Gmail.
Yeah, I had
instant messenger.
Yeah, I had AOL and I had dial-up. I remember using dial-up to get on my little Disney Channel website to play my little Disney Channel games.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that is.
Also, I love this book. Sorry.
Why do you look so shocked?
I've never
dial-up. I don't know
me
what that
or
is.
Erin?
Me.
Oh.
My dad, his email's still at AOL.com. Like, be for real. Like, you need to change that.
Isn't AOL, like, don't you have to pay for it? It's not even free?
No, he still uses it.
No, it's free still.
I thought there was a certain kind of email that you had to, like, pay for, and I was like, people still use that?
Not someone saying they hated They Never Learn. I know Beth didn't like They Never Learn.
Cindy, you didn't like They Never Learn?
Beth didn't like They Never Learn because she said, like, I can't get into it because it's spoilery, but she explained it to me, and I was like, I guess I kind of understand what you're saying, but at the same time,
no.
I don't really care. No, I'm not saying her opinion's invalid. I just don't, like, I just don't really, well, because she's, like, as someone who has a son, you know, and, like, I don't
Okay.
Well, she's saying as, like, she thinks, like, it's kind of, like, man-hatery and, like, a little hypocritical and, like, who ends up dying.
Oh,
and so she's like, as someone who has a son, like, I wouldn't want that for my son. Like, I wouldn't want that. But, like, for me, I'm like, I don't really like men like that, so I don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I understand what she's saying, but, like, I just personally don't care.
I love They Never Learn. It's like my favorite book of all time. It's They Never Learn, Pretty Girls.
Oh, Pretty Girls.
And probably They Never Learn and Pretty Girls.
My thing is the man hating, it's not, I think people get a little too upset over that, to be honest. I just think if someone's that upset about it, it's not that it's bad, it's just that I think that's a different thought process than how I process that kind of information.
I just thought it was fun.
Yeah, like I don't know. I say I hate men all the time, and I've been in a relationship for almost 10 years, and he knows what I'm saying. I'm like, I hate men, and he's like, yeah, same. Me too. I get it.
Same with my husband and I. Yeah.
Yeah, but she was talking about, like, one specific death.
Yeah, I don't remember this. You'll have to tell us once.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't actually remember that person dying. Like, I think I just read the book too quick. Like, I have to reread it.
I read it fast because I was like, what is happening?
Oh, yeah, and she said this too, that there wasn't a single good man in the whole book. But, like, honestly, low-key kind of realistic.
That is realistic. There are very few good men.
Like, especially on a college campus, as someone who goes to a modern-day college campus right at this moment, it's the trenches out here.
You're like,
I'm
here. I can say.
Let me put my hand.
I just think it's a little hypocritical
It's the trenches.
It's a little hypocritical when there are so many male-dominated, like, aggressively murdering women in horror, or like sexualizing them, or only seeing them as like a thing or an item or a piece of meat, but we have one book and it's like, that's not okay. And I'm like, well, it's equal now. So that's my opinion.
That is true.
I'm not trying to hate on anybody saying that it's man-hatery. I was just saying what I've heard.
Oh, I'm not.
No, not you. I see some of the people in the comments are getting a little, ooh, so I was like, that's not me. I'm just saying. I understand what Beth was saying because she like said that she didn't like it, and I was like, Beth.
See, I think if I heard her opinion, I would probably feel differently because I don't know what you're talking about. But I think this the generalization of the man-hating thing. It's like, yeah, we are angry because we get treated like crap by men. So to me, it's a little bit different. That's not the same.
I'm just saying, right? I'm in college.
It's also very prevalent on college campuses.
It is. And that's where it takes place. Like, it's crazy. As someone who goes to college right now, every single man that I've talked to this year has ended up being garbage. So
yep. I mean,
they're not garbage. They just don't know how to act. They really just don't. They don't know how to act. They're very immature. They're all this and that. So, like, I'm not saying that they're, like, terrible people. Maybe in, like, 5 years they'll be better, but I don't know.
See? That's what I'm saying, that comment.
Oh my god, I love this. She's not killing people. She's killing
boys.
No,
there you go.
Because, like, tell me why, right? Someone invites you to their apartment. I'm going to say this is hypothetical. Someone invites you to their apartment. You think, right? You think that you're just hanging out, right? You go to the apartment. 2 minutes in, they're like, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? I'm not trying to cuddle. What you trying to do? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what it's like. Like, genuinely, that is what it's like right now. Like, what you trying to do? Like, I'm not trying to cuddle. I'm not trying to talk. What you trying to do? Like, that's the type of vibes.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I'm so glad that I dated the one man, and I'm good. Solid. I'm done.
But I'm just saying, like, it is, like, it's not, like, it's unrealistic.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I just think it's a little... I just think that this one book doesn't, like... I don't know. It's angry for a reason. This is some people's experience. So, like, I'm sure that, like, people have had certain things that are similar. And for me, like, yeah, women are angry. We kind of have a right to be. So for me, the book was a very cathartic experience for me to be angry in a way that wasn't, you know, I didn't do anything. I was just reading about it. Nothing happened.
Great plot twist too. Like, I've never read that. Like, that was so good.
Well, also, like, in my, like, opinion, right, like, I feel like people, like, as Cindy said, like, most guys they meet are decent, and they may seem decent as your friend, but then behind closed doors, they will act completely differently. Because I'm just saying, in that hypothetical situation that I just explained, literally, like, this person was friends with, like, my whole friend group. Like, hypothetically, friends with my whole friend group. And, like, everybody knew them, super friendly, super nice, super jokey, and then behind closed doors, that's how they act. So you never know. They could act completely different. That's why, literally, Jeffrey Dahmer, nobody knew that man was I mean, some people had some ideas, but, you know.
And how often does that happen, though? How often does that happen? Ted Bundy?
That's what I'm saying. There are people who are so charismatic, so friendly, and then, like, behind closed doors, or if they don't get what they want, and it's just one-on-one, they literally act completely different.
How many women?
Just to say that she's a man.
Same.
Was not
I love the heart. The heart is everything.
But how many women get murdered by significant others or friends or whatever because they say no one time? And what are we supposed to do? Just allow it to happen? No.
Also, I like this too. The authors probably had a lot happen.
It's cathartic. It's fiction.
Also,
it's not like
fiction at the end of the day. It's not like
she's not saying
killing all men.
She's not saying go do it. Yeah,
it's a character, and you're
literally.
Not. And another thing is, you're not actually supposed to think that this like character is like
necessarily good,
morally awesome.
Yeah,
you're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, you're not supposed to be like she's a hero. I mean, at times I did think that.
Yeah, at times.
You know, but like. Yeah, it's not. It's just it's a fiction. She's not telling us to go, you know, murder every man we meet. So
this is also, like
I saw something funny. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say this is such a weird conversation because like when I talk to men about this, they get so annoyed.
I know
a lot of guys friends in my life, and they're just like,
wait, where's this thing I wanted to pull up? It was about Furby. Sorry.
They're like
it was important.
We just got deep real quick.
I know, but I can't find it anymore.
And it's very different. Like, I feel like in the Black community, this conversation is different than it is outside of the community. And most of, like, the guys that I'm friends with are Black. So, like, it's kind of hard to have those conversations because, like, oh, I was about to get a little too deep. Let me just stop it right there.
Here, we'll segue by saying my sister put her Furby in the closet at night. And then one night, we were having a sleepover in her room, and it started talking in the middle of the night. This is the comment I was looking for because this is scary. It starts talking in the middle. It's always like really late and unprovoked. And it's scary.
Yeah, that's why people thought they were haunted. That's why it was like a haunted like possession thing. People thought that like Furbies were demonic or whatever.
Not demonic.
There's a really good hold on. Serial killers and Furbies. So there's a really good book. It's called The Bear Who Wouldn't Leave by J.H. Mindcreef. Actually, it's not a book. It's like a short story, but it's about this creepy, like stuffed animal. I read it a few years ago. It's only like, it's less than 100 pages.
What's it called?
It's just called The Bear Who Wouldn't Leave. And it's really creepy and like made me shiver. I was like, ugh. Like something about like creepy possessed toys is so scary to me personally.
I'm looking
I don't know.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah.
Not you can get deep if you want. I feel like I could talk about the Black community and its problems all day.
You could host a really long live, Daijah.
Nobody's gonna watch that.
I would.
People would watch it.
What I was gonna say in the Black community, it's like harder because like domestic abuse and violence is very prevalent, and like sexual assault is really prevalent in the community. But at the same time, Black men kind of feel like that's like probably like the safe like a safe space, because you know like a lot of like households are single parent with women. Like the Black community is very matriarchal. I can't say that word. Comparatively to everything else, I think when they see women, especially Black women, put down men as a whole, they get like really, really upset because like it's a matriarchal community. But at the same time, I feel like the issues that are like with men overall can be really exacerbated in the community. But there's also really great ones. I know a lot of great ones.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say.
Right.
I'm glad you said it though. I think that's important.
Yeah, I mean, this is like every time I have anything in any class, I always turn it back to race every single time. So I do my little research always, but then that's how I get A's. Because what are they gonna do? F? You better give me that A real quick. Come on now.
All right, shall we try to read?
Yes.
I think I'm posting my Instagram thing.
You said try to read. That's not what I thought you said. You said try to read?
Yes.
I thought you said are we chattering? And I was like, I mean, kind of.
No, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's hard to hear over stream. Like there's a delay and it's really confusing sometimes because the delay happens, but like you don't know there's been a delay, or it'll cut out certain words and you're like,
yeah, it's been cutting out for me today. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been weird. All right.
Why did Dana say Daijah? What did I do?
Probably for your A instead of an F.
Oh yeah, better give me that A. I think I'll hit like really close to 50% in this sprint. So 50% read in one live show.
Let's do it.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I think during this sprint I'll hit close to 50%, like between 45 and 50.
Oh my god, why did I think you were referring to like your GPA being 50%? I was like, oh, you had a 4.0. I was so confused. I was like, do you mean like what?
No, 2.0? Of the book.
Okay. I get it now. I was like doing mental gymnastics trying to figure out. I was like, I misheard that.
Okay,
I'm mishearing everything.
I know. We're mishearing.
It's fine. It's
we're fine. We're good.
Hello, welcome back. I caught a mistake I made on my Instagram post, and I'm so annoyed.
Can you edit it?
You can edit it.
Okay, my mistake was that I accidentally added the same picture of the book twice.
Oh.
No, I'm pretty sure you can go in and delete it, though.
I deleted it, but I can't add the other.
Oh, yeah.
So now you swipe, and you just see one book.
How many likes does it have? Like a lot? You could just delete and repost.
It's fine.
I did my
40
my
likes.
Coke raspberry concoction.
Ooh.
But I didn't have any Coke in the fridge, so I had to put it in the freezer. So that's why I had to wait a little bit. Let it get
I
cold.
do that all the time. Do that. 20.
Because I put it in there, like, I think in the second sprint, and then I finally went and got it because it was cold enough.
Yeah. Well, I think that was the last sprint because I have to get to the grocery store, and I have
At this time?
I have no food in my house, and it's bad.
Wait, it's 8 here, so it's 10 there.
10:15, and it closes at 11. I really
You knew better, bro.
I really have to go because we have like no food in our house.
You don't have a singular potato? Nothing in the freezer?
I mean, today all I've eaten are rice and veggies and a little chicken and then 3 eggs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten yet, so I can't say anything. I have had no food.
Whole day? I had leftover Chinese.
Yeah.
I wake up so late though, like, because I don't go to sleep. I don't go to sleep till 3, 4 in the morning, so I don't wake up until 12:30. So.
Oh yeah, today I slept on and off throughout my Zoom classes because I just did classes on Zoom today.
Yeah.
So that I really woke up at 3 p.m.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I feel that. Also, this book is good. I'm liking it.
I'm liking mine too. It started off really like fast. Like it just went. Did yours do that too?
Well, it took a few chapters for me to get into it, and now I'm like really invested. I got about 50 pages in tonight, so I feel like it's good. I'm gonna keep listening tonight. I think I'm gonna listen to the audiobook in the grocery store. So hopefully I can like follow it. Also, I rated it 4 stars on Goodreads, but I wanted to reread it physically. This is about Burn Down, Rise Up, because they just finished it today. I love the plot though in the area, I'm assuming
era.
Oh, the era of the Bronx. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's in the 80s. Because it doesn't feel like it's in the 80s. Like nothing happened.
Sad.
Wait, is it in the Hold on a second, because they just referenced Wi-Fi. Hold on.
Is it just supposed to have 80s vibes, but it's present day?
Maybe, because now I'm like, wait, what the heck? I thought it was supposed to be like back in time, but they just said the Wi-Fi, so there isn't Wi-Fi in the 80s. So
I forgot I have something to tell you.
What? Do you hate it?
No, I'm doing it 3.5. I'm sorry.
Why did that though?
Well, okay, I had to subtract a full star because the first thing you read, 1982. Where were the 80s vibes? There were 0. I'm sorry, there was none. There was literally negative vibes.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't.
So because if you say this book takes place in the 80s, that's a selling point for me. So if it doesn't have the vibes, I'm taking away.
That's like, remember when we talked about the night shift?
Yes.
We
the
talked
night
about
shift.
That. We were mad about it.
The night shift was
so I had to take away a star.
I know, but wasn't it good though?
It was good, but then I wouldn't think that they were gonna like. I thought the TV show Mindhunter.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like Mindhunter-esque, but went a completely different direction.
Yeah.
Because each episode of Mindhunter they interview a different killer.
No, it wasn't. It was very Silence of the Lambs vibes, which I personally loved. But
I liked it, but that's not what I thought. I thought it was gonna be like 80s Mindhunter vibes.
Wait. Oh, just keep reading. Oh.
Keep trading.
I bet it like something happens with time.
Time travel.
Time like manipulate. Yeah, because it has Stranger Things vibes. And so it's like something.
Oh, I'm so sorry if you hear that.
It's okay. Something like is gonna happen with Like, you know how the upside down, like, things are off.
Oh.
I think it'll maybe have like a time aspect.
Okay.
Anyway, it was so nice hanging out tonight. Thank you for being on my channel and chilling. It was a good time. I'm so sorry. I'm like rushing off.
She has to get her groceries.
I really need food. It's bad. But anyway, we are doing sprints, I think, every night through Sunday now.
Who's doing them on Sunday though?
It's not. Whose channel is it going to be on? Because I thought it wasn't sprints. I thought we were just doing the.
Yeah, I guess I said sprints. Sunday is supposed to be the trivia night. I thought it was on my channel, but we gotta.
Oh, maybe.
And there's your channel too.
And then Monday, I meant Saturday, not Monday. Saturday.
So I was like,
we have the movie watch along.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, I cannot talk.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
I have a problem. I know everyone knows that. Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off now, but I hope you all have a great night and tune in for the other Sabathon events happening this week. We have an Instagram, so we'll be announcing there and just on our personal Instagram. So all the host information is in my what am I trying to say?
Description.
All right, bye everyone.